What is going on, people? I am Shogun Ash, your resident Pokemon nerd. And here we are in ARTAZON City Gym. And before you do that, you need to do a hide and seek game where you need to find 10 SUNFLORA that run around the city and hide in various places. So I'm going to show you very quickly how to go and get them. It's not the most difficult thing in the world. But this is my first playthrough of it live, and I recorded it while I was doing it so you can see it just as I did. So before we get into it, if you do find this helpful, please give a thumbs up to the video and subscribe for more Pokemon tips, gameplay hints, and Pokemon battles, and just general Pokemon content. So the way that to identify them is, you might be tempted to look for these. These are just statues. That is not the SUNFLORA. What they are these ones here, which are crouching. They hide and duck and dive into little corners and crannies like that. Once you click them, they will acknowledge you and they'll follow you around the rest of town. So you can kind of spot them in the distance. They aren't that hard to find. There's this one here right by the pond, and then you can see it on that bridge just there. There's one hiding away in that corner as well. And you'll find them in these little art exhibits. Luckily, they stand out pretty much from everything else. So there's this one here again. There's nothing too long about it. You can just click them and you can see them from a distance like you saw there. There's one in that little Stonehenge kind of vibe. You don't have to be careful about where you walk or anything. Sometimes some SUNFLORA will even go into water and things like that. They'll be perfectly fine. You can just continue about your day going and finding the rest of them. So there's that one there in the middle of that art exhibition. So now at this point here, I was like, okay, they're leading me in a path, so I'm going to go all the way around, just scanning left and right here. And it actually turns out there's nothing in this part of the map, like, at all. There is that little TM there that is worth picking up afterwards. I decided not to do it during this, just in case it triggered like the end of the mission and I had to restart or something like that. But there's once you get those ones by that art exhibition at the start, you don't need to go around this way, because there's nothing behind here at all. So the next place to go is in this part of the map where it's a bit more like inhabited. There's more buildings and stuff like that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to loop around near the start. And you head down these stairs, and whilst it might be tempting to just be like, oh, there's nothing here, there's nothing to see, you'll notice there's gaps in the buildings. And those gaps in the buildings are where you're going to find probably the most difficult SUNFLORA to find. If I wasn't so curious, this might have taken me a while, but there's this little one here tucked behind the storage boxes. Come along, little fella. Alright, so we got you, yeah? Right, next. Have a little scoop around. There's nothing else there. Nothing else to find. It's all good. We get out of there. We go back into kind of the main area. Yeah. So now we're back up here. We can have a little look around. There's a nice little poolside area where there's a couple of vendors. This town is really cool. There's a lot of nice things to check out and explore and understand and things like that. But again, this particular immediate area doesn't have anything that you would want, at least for this challenge, but it's definitely worth coming back and talking to other people and seeing all the things that you can pick up. You saw one of my SUNFLORA go into the water there. It was perfectly fine. But yes, here, this kind of area that looks like a big climbing frame has a SUNFLORA just waiting for you. And also, those 3 SUNFLORA are right there just by the entrance of where you start off. And somehow I did not see them. I don't know how. Maybe they don't render until the end. But each of these SUNFLORA are available to be picked up and collected. But that does still only take you to 9. As you can see, the SUNFLORA will follow you around. It's pretty cute and charming, but there's still one more to find. And it isn't far from here at all. You just saw it there in that little corner. It pops up, and then when it sees you, it tries to hide and duck and dive. But no, we saw you. We saw you. You moved. And there you go. That is how to find all 10 SUNFLORA in this. And all you do once you've got all of those, it gives you a little prompt. It says, okay, it's time to go back. You just head over, you hand them in, and then you are eligible and able to go and take on the gym leader, which is a really, really good fight. It's really fun. But yeah, I hope that's been helpful for you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up on the video. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any more Pokemon hints and tips you need. And subscribe for more content. I'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.